I am Kamal, founder of yourfam. I am building something which is very simple but quite powerful to the users. Yourfam is AI enabled behavioral operating system for everyday life of the users. Today, every mobile phone user, be it a student or a professional or a founder or a self employed, juggles with various facets of his life: his time management, his diet, workout, to do list, habits, and overall productivity. He tends to do it via isolated apps which appear to solve only one isolated problem. However, all those apps are disconnected. The result is obvious: zero continuity, no behavioral insights, and no long term improvement. Your fam fixes this problem. Your fam has already started with Time Entra. Time Entra is the application for tracking your time spent in a day. How much time have you spent on what task and on what project? It is not just about data entry by the user. The more the user logs in his inputs into the app, the richer will be the quality of dashboards and AI enabled intelligent inputs he will get. The web version of Time Entra is already live. Please use it. The native mobile application and also mobile compatible web version will be launched in December or January. So, with the complete launch of Time Entra, the web version of which, as I remind you, is already done, is the first step towards your fam ecosystem. Through the calendar year 2026, I will be launching 5 more sibling apps to Time Entra. Those apps, each of those apps, will be addressing one unique problem statement: an app for tracking your to do list, an app for tracking workouts, another app for tracking diet, another app for tracking your habits, another app for tracking your health status, your medical records, and vitals. Now, you may say that all these apps are already launched by competitors. And yes, you are absolutely right to ask it. Your fam as an ecosystem is not an isolated collection of apps. Each app launched in the yourfam ecosystem will talk to each other, will integrate data with each other, and finally, when the customer uses the seventh app called yourfam, he will see refreshing details about himself, data backed guidance, AI enabled inputs. Unlike other chat interface AI apps, which mostly hallucinate and provide answers to user questions. With 6 apps capturing real user behavior, your fam as an ecosystem will actually understand how the user spends his day with actual authentic data and not imagined stuff. This is the moat of your fam. I can say nobody in India and also in the world has built a unified behavioral stack of apps with AI enabled inputs thus far. The market is huge. India has a huge population base of 125 crores. Yourfam as an ecosystem belongs to everyone who uses a smartphone, though the more precise relevant market is working professionals and self employed individuals. Let us assume that there will be a population of at least 20 crore people who use smartphones and who belong to the category of working professionals or self employed professionals. Even if I am able to tap 1% of that market, it is still a huge user base of 20 lakh paid users, and that's a huge market to capture for your fam ecosystem. Each app is subscription based. Some basic features will be available for free. However, the meaty features, which are dashboards, multi device compatibility, and AI enabled inputs, will be behind a paywall. The subscription price per app will be 500 rupees per month or 5000 rupees per year. However, factoring the inaugural discounts, festive offers, loyalty bonuses, and various other schemes to attract users, I am taking a very conservative per user per app cost of 250 rupees per month. Even with that assumption and with conservative acquisition of users month on month, we presume that by the end of March 2027, we will be clocking a total top line of 7.5 crore rupees of subscription fee across the entire YourFam ecosystem. And remember, that is the first financial year when the apps have just taken off and barely a decimal percentage of the relevant market has got captured. The potential is endless. I have worked for 22 years in the corporate world, more specifically in legal and leadership positions. Having burned out with my job life, I understood one problem statement. People want to be productive and strive to track their progress as much as possible. And unfortunately, there is no unified system of tracking various facets of human life, as I was describing. I am building your fam myself. For the last 12 to 15 months, I have been learning coding bottoms up, have done low level coding with AI inputs, and I have built the web version of Time Entra end to end, starting from conceptualization, designing, front end, back end, CI, CD, and hosting. I am obsessed with providing good product to the customers, and I am now addicted to coding. Your fam will continue to have a very lean team. Right now, I am the only employee. However, I will add more people as we scale up. But the moat of your fam lies in the obsession of the founder with providing quality product which solves a real problem statement. The grant from Startup India Seed Fund Scheme will provide the initial impetus to your fam, more specifically the Timentra app, for it to garner initial users via marketing and also to fund certain outsourced services like quality testing or some front end work. I hope this short video will provide you better picture of what your fam is, how it is being built, the philosophy behind it, some background about me as well. Thank you.